Welcome to Task 3 of the British National Hang Gliding Championships 2023. Let's have a look at today's route. So, we're taking off here and we're flying to the east. The turn point is here, but there's a big radius on it, so we don't have to fly very far until we get to the start here. Then we're going back to the west, again not very far. There's a turn point, but it's got a huge radius, so it's somewhere around here. Then we're going over the back and we're flying to turn point. Where are we going? Oh, sorry, back to here. There's a turn point here, and then over the back to a turn point. Is it that one?
Yeah.
Turn point to the west of the lake, and then we're going all the way east to the big crater. So the radius takes us to around about here, and then the really difficult bit is over the flats here. Again, there's a 4-kilometre radius on this turn point, but this is known for a big sinkhole, so it's difficult to do this part and then back to the lake where we're landing at the lake. So this section of the race I expect to be difficult, and that's the section where I'm just going to follow everybody else and hope that I can be high and stay high, and I hope to get to goal today, but we'll see what happens.
You gotta run fast for me today, Darren.
I always run fast.
You gotta run super fast for me. These are long legs of yours.
Clear. There we go, in the sky. Let's try and get some lift. It's not looking easy. Okay, so I'm enjoying this competition so much, and I'm enjoying my new boys gliders so much that it is time for a return of karaoke in the sky! Woo! I have some requests, and I will play those requests for you on Jukebox Darren Brown Extreme Sports. So here is the first request. Penso che ho sogno così non ritorni più. Mi dipingevo le mani e le facce di blu. Poi d'improvviso venito dal vento rapito e cominciavi a volare nel cielo infinito. Volare, oh, cantare, oh, nel blu, dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. I hope I got the right words right, I can't remember anymore. So that's the first request, I hope you like that. Next one coming up soon. Okay, time for the second request. I saw the light on the night that I passed by her window. I saw the flickering shadows of love on her blind. She was my woman, and as she betrayed me, I just went out of my mind. My Dahlia. Why, Dahlia? I could see that girl was no good to me, but I was as lost as a slave that no man could free. Again, that's as much as I can remember. I hope I got it right. Doing my best, but it's really hard to concentrate on flying, not crashing into everybody, and thermaling in rough conditions all at the same time. So I think you did alright-ish. Maybe one day I'll even get attuned with it as well and actually have tune in my voice. The race has started! Woohoo! And everybody's off. Whoa, come on. That's it, I've just taken the start inadvertently as I got tipped. Right, sort yourself out, Darren. Get flying. Here we go. Oh, I was at the front the other day, now I'm right at the back. Only 6.5 kilometres to the first turn point. So race up and down the ridge, but very short before we go over the back. So let's get in this race. I got right behind us right at the beginning, and everybody was 1.5 kilometres in front of me. And I know that because when they turned at the turn point, I still had 1.5 kilometres to go. And then I got low. And then I found an 8-up thermal. And that enabled me to take a shortcut. Shorter line than everyone else. And I caught up again. And now I am just behind the lead gaggle in about 6th place right now. Soaring along the cliffs, 5.5 kilometres to the next turn point, and at that point we need to get high to go over the cliffs. But until then there's no need to be particularly high, we can just soar the cliffs. Okay, so I found my first climb after going over the back of the hill. Managed to get myself behind everybody again by not getting the climb that they all got. But that's okay, I'll just enjoy the flight on my own. Currently in a 9-up thermal, so I'm going up at 900 feet a minute. Or between 800 and 900 feet a minute on average. I found this thermal by flying towards where I saw the gliders thermaling ahead of me, and then as I got closer I found a vulture thermaling off to one side of them, so I headed for the vulture in the theory that the bird knows what it's doing more than the people do. Seems to work as well. So I'm going up nice and quick. Can you hear the Vario singing? Want to keep it this way. Come on Vario, keep singing to me. This is my Digifly Vario, which is superb. Attached to my Moyes hang glider, which I have fallen in love with. I love this glider, it's brilliant. So while I'm climbing, I'm looking for where I'm going to go next. I was going to go like a longer route, safer route, because on the hills, and because I've no one to pimp off at the moment. However, there's a really nice looking cloud on my route, so I'm going to head for that. And hope that it works, of course. 7,000 feet. Be nice to get a bit higher before I set off. To have caught up a gaggle of gliders who are all circling underneath me. I'm not sure if they're on the way out or on the way back. So do I stop with them or do I carry on? I can see Steve Penfold, I can see Gordon Rigg, and I can see 3 of the gliders that have left their thermal and are carrying on. And I'm going to follow those 3 other gliders. I'm considerably higher than all of them. Still over 7,000 feet. Seem to have got myself into a really good position. God knows how, but I'm just going to follow them. Oh, there's 2 more ahead of me. 2 more ahead climbing, nearly at my height. I'm going to them. So it turns out that I caught up with the lead gaggle, which is Grant and Akira. Right now, Grant is doing a very bold glide that I dare not do, whereas Akira's over in the rocks low down over here climbing. This looks more of a guaranteed climb to me. Even though it's low and dodgy, I'm going in. Red 5, going in. I have climbed here before, but I am actually really low now. Maybe I shouldn't have followed Grant. Vultures here though, there's vultures, good sign. But they're not going round in circles. Bugger. And now Grant is climbing ahead. Flipping heck, I've got really low. Along with Akira. Let's see if Grant's climb is any good and if I can use it. Not that good. Right now, I'll take anything. It's 2 vultures. Showing us the best part of the climb here. Thank you, vultures. I hope you saw them. That was really cool. That's Akira just underneath me. And this is the lead gaggle. I think Grant is somewhere just ahead of us, so he's probably gone off on his own. But I'm not going to go off on my own now, I'm just going to stay with this gaggle as long as I can. And here comes the chase pack coming after us, at the same height as us, coming for us. So now we've got a really big gaggle. Here they all are. Steve Penfold is here. I think Gordon Rigg's here. This thermal's rather pants though. So I'm taking a risk, not like me, right? So here we are, safely in goal. I'm afraid I did not catch the last leg of the flight or the landing because once again I managed to break the GoPro off the mount. Hey Wolfie. Hello. Are you still doing your videos?
No.
Why not?
I'm not doing now anymore. I don't know, take a break.
Your videos are the best though.
Thank you.
I watch your videos and I think I can never do a video as good as that.
Now people gonna watch your videos.
Yeah, well they watch my videos anyway because they watch me because I'm stupid. They watch your videos because you're cool.
Yeah, that was.
You have,
I'm retired.
You have the coolest videos. I love watching your videos, especially the speed runs.
Thanks, man. Oh yeah.
So this is Wolfie. This is Wolfie, YouTube
Goodbye.
star.
Used to be.
Yeah, so I managed to break the GoPro mount off again, fiddling with it on the last leg, and it got really tight in terms of there was loads of people together and I was concentrating, so I didn't bother with the video at the end. So that's why you haven't got the last bit, but I came in maybe 12th, something like that again. I went from way behind, but then I caught that rocket thermal with the Vulture and just screamed up to cloud base, and that allowed me to catch up with everybody else, and I came in roundabout with the rest of the gaggle. So really pleased about that. It was an absolutely amazing flight, loved it, and I'm loving the Moyes glider. I'll do a talk about the difference between the Moyes and the World's Wing at some point, but this now is the glider for me. Moyes, thank you very much, and Johnny Durant, thank you very much for finding this glider for me. I love it, and thank you to Mick for selling it to me. Really pleased, and I'll see you next time.